Hi, this is our update from MSUM in lovely Moorhead, Minnesota. And we were gonna do this outside so you could just see how gorgeous our weather in spring can be. But it's too cold. So we're gonna do our update inside instead.
Hey guys, so we've been taking a couple of things from the learning community and bringing them back to Moorhead here. I would say the two big ones though would definitely be Life on Life and the Kairos Circle. So at least in my discipleship group, we've changed the location where we meet. We used to always meet up on campus. Now one group comes over to my house for supper, and another group we go over to one of the students' house, and we make supper together. We just talk about life, and then we dig into the content after we eat supper together. I've also been able to invite the guys that I discipled just to come with me, whether it was a Bible study from church or a prayer retreat or just coming over to my house to play games. Definitely been building a lot stronger camaraderie with Life on Life with the guys. And then the Kairos Circle, we all share at the beginning of our discipleship times. We always use that to open up and just talk about what has God been teaching you, and reflect back on the last week and talk about that, which has been a great way again to open up each discipleship group time. And the way that we've kind of seen this impact the students, like I previously mentioned, we've seen a lot greater community forming at MSUM with the leaders. It's a lot more spending time with friends than it is, coming to Bible study now. And it's been really cool just to see them increase the student ownership of it too. Of now they can replicate the Kairos Circle. They can take it and talk about it with their roommates, and just even talking to them about the conversations that they've been able to have with other people using those. So yeah, those are a couple of updates.
Yeah, and then looking at kind of how God has grown our movement since then, kind of like we talked about, it hasn't been necessarily in the number of people coming, but the quality of our disciples and the quality of the individuals involved in our movement has been just awesome to see. And really in seeing that it's not just a club that people can invite a friend to if they feel like it, but they're the ones who are taking the initiative and wanting to have spiritual conversations with their friends. They're the ones who are wanting to share the gospel more and more, and it's been really cool to see God move us from where we're at to where we are, and going to be really exciting to see where God takes us in the next month and year and years to come.
Yeah, I would say a big, kind of going off of what Jack said, like a big challenge for me personally and for us as a movement has just been seeing our numbers drop. And I know for me, like, struggling to find identity in that and feel like, what are we doing wrong, or like, what do we need to change? But I think it's been really cool to process with my learning community discipleship group about this. Like, I think God has really been pruning our movement, and like, we went from 10 female student leaders to now we have 4, and I really think He's just raised up the leaders that are aligned, that are passionate, that are really committed to what God is doing in and through us here on campus. And so it's been really cool to see that and to be challenged in my faith in that. Steph keeps saying in our learning community discipleship that it's exclusion for the greater inclusion, and I think that's really true. Like I said, I think God's just been really pruning our movement and really kind of raising up the leaders that are committed, and it's just, we're excited to see how that changes our movement going forward, and just been really affirmed that the success of our movement isn't defined by quantity, but quality, like Jack said. And so, yeah, that's just a little bit of an update on what God is doing at Moorhead, and we're excited to continue to see what we learn through learning community and how God challenges us and challenges our students and our movement to grow. So thanks for listening.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.